Delivered. He's close to Schwarzer, but the danger not over. Maguire, now that possibly could have been a penalty as well. They look to be a shove in the back of Harry Maguire there. Play goes on. Hull City stretched at the back now as Leicester City advance forward. This is Jamie Vardy, he's got himself into a good position. Flag not up for offside. It's Miraz who bundles home, and there is a strong appeal for offside here. Robertson is incensed, is the only way you can describe it. Robertson picks up a yellow card, and the man who scored last season at the KC Stadium has got himself on the score sheet again. A crescendo of boos from the home areas of this ground. And for me, Jamie Vardy did look offside. The flag stayed down, Vardy was played through. Hull City were stretched at the back. It has been coming, you have to say. But in the circumstances of how this game has panned out in extra time, Hull City find themselves behind to a possible dubious decision. Robertson. Here's Maguire. The board will go up just to indicate that there will be just a couple of minutes of additional time at the end of this first period. This is Maloney. Hayden now bringing the ball forward for Hull. Akpom manages to find himself in a bit of space. Saved by and in! Hull City deserve it. They've got themselves an equaliser. This time Schwarzer with an initial save. Bundled home again by you-know-who. Hernandez and Akpom linking up, and the Tigers find themselves level, and that will surely, well, calm down the Hull City players, because of course the injustice they feel in the goal which Leicester got, they now find themselves level, and Abel Hernandez has his 8th goal of the season. The Tigers are level at 1-1 in extra time. Nothing to separate the two sides then after 120 minutes of action, which only means one thing: we go to the lottery of a penalty shootout, and Hull City and Leicester City couldn't be separated. The boos ring out here at the KC Stadium. Here we go then, it's penalties. Miraz, the first man for Leicester City. And it's saved by Jakubovic onto the post. The perfect start. Jakubovic, he saved a couple against Accrington, and he saves the opening penalty from the goal scorer Miraz. So Abel Hernandez, he's got the opportunity to immediately put Hull City in front and give themselves the advantage. The Uruguayan, he scored as well, and he converts. Coolly done into the bottom left-hand corner. He celebrates with Jakubovic. Don't celebrate too soon though. Hernandez scores and gives Hull City a 1-0 lead after one penalty each. Oh, very nearly saved by Jakubovic, but Leicester City, they get themselves back level for the meantime. Danny Drinkwater. And he beats Schwarzer. Hull City stay in front at 2-1. Schwarzer sent the wrong way. It's a good penalty, very good. Jakubovic diving to his right. Tom Huddleston jogs forward this time. I think he wants to get on with this pretty quickly. And can he beat Mark Schwarzer in the Leicester City goal? This to give Hull City 3-2 lead, and he does. Power and precision. It's not very often you see a centre-half going up to take a penalty in the first 5, but here he is, the Polish international. He's being put off by the crowd, but he doesn't miss from 12 yards. Jakubovic sent the wrong way. Chupa Akpom's up next. There's an opportunity to give Hull City this 4-3 lead, which would mean Leicester would have to score their next penalty to stay in this shootout. Chupa Akpom versus Schwarzer. And he manages to convert it, and that puts the pressure on the Barclays Premier League top scorer, Jamie Vardy. This to stay in the shootout. It's a very good penalty to the top left-hand corner of Jakubovic. So, David Myler, the Irishman, has scored in his last 2 outings against Ipswich and Birmingham. A couple of fans in this stand can't watch, but David Myler has the opportunity to send Hull City to their first ever League Cup quarter-final. Is the Irishman gonna deliver, or will Schwarzer keep Leicester in this League Cup tie? He's done it! Myler scores, and Hull City are going to their first ever League Cup quarter-final. Celebrations all around me at the KC Stadium. The Leicester City fans head for home, and a 5-4 victory on penalties means that Hull City go into the last 8 of this year's Capital One Cup. Final score 1-1, but on penalties, Hull City 5, Leicester City 4.